even have to ask me this time. Isn't that great? Only took 712 Zoom calls for me to remember to do that. So glad you're all with us. I hope you had a great 4th of July.
Let me jump in with something real quick. Speaking of Zoom calls, before we have our prayer and do some crow time, but you guys, and I'm sure, again, I'm speaking to the choir, but I did pin this on our group page, and Susan, you might want to do the same thing. We've been doing Facebook training, live training, and Zoom trainings for what, a long time now. Before
at
COVID,
least 4
really,
years.
we did do a lot of trainings, recorded trainings. So if you go to our YouTube pages, and these are your YouTube, this is our unit YouTube page. There is, if you're just wanting some inspiration or some training, there's some fabulous training. I mean, you can scroll back a year or two and see go back to some of the basic training that, the stuff that Susan and I learned from Mary Kay herself. And so just know that instead of scrolling through Facebook and, killing time, go back, once or twice a week and pull up some of the old trainings. I was looking through them the other day, and Susan, we've got so much good stuff there. Great content. So take an opportunity. And I pinned the link to our YouTube page at the top of our Facebook group page. And speaking of pinning, that's another thing. If you're looking for something that's important, typically like the deal sheet for the month, whatever, I do try to pin that to the top, so you don't have to go searching around for it. So anyway, that was just off the top of my head. So
brilliant. I've been to the YouTube page, and I have to click around to get, it doesn't show my most recent stuff. So
you gotta just go to videos, select videos, and then it'll give you that.
Okay, I knew you'd know how to do it.
Of course.
There we go. Well, it's good to see you all. Let's get started with just a quick blessing. Heavenly Father, thank you. It's Tuesday night. We love Tuesday nights because it's a chance to be together to hear how we have each honored you in our business. And we just want to thank you. We've got a brand new year, July 1st, and everybody's kind of at the same point. So whisper to us, Lord, what you want us to achieve this year, and we will do our best to honor you in all of that. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Yeah. Okay. So, Teresa,
all right,
kick us off a little crow time. Who's got?
Hey, if you opened your business last week and you sold anything at all, raise your hand. Okay. Anybody besides Nora? Denise? Okay. Keep your hand up if you sold at least $100. Denise is still up. Nora's still up.
Tony's up.
Tony's up. All right. At least $200 last week. Woo, woo, woo. Tony's up. Nora's up. $300 last week. Go girls. Go girls. She's shaking her head. Sony's down. Sony, what was your total for the week?
Oh, she's muted.
You're muted.
Sorry. I think I'm right at 225. I need to confirm.
All right. Over $200 week. That is awesome. Woo, woo. What a good way to start out the year. Nora, what was your total for the week?
$262.
$262. See, Sony, if you'd stretch just a little bit faster, you could have beat Nora. Look at that. There you go. Just a little stretch.
This would have been the best week to catch her because she's usually at 800. So I missed out.
I do have Ann Miner is on her way to Florida with her daughter, but she had a $672.08 week last week. So let's up Kenny. I'm sure she'll be watching the recording.
Great way to start the new year.
Really great way. She's very excited. And let me share something. Annie and I were talking about goals. And, sometimes I think we set these big lofty goals for the year. And we already know in our heart we're never going to do it. But don't we? And we say, oh, that's what I'm going to do. We'll do it. And you're like, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. So why not do a small something that you just know, yeah, I can do that. And I suggested to Annie, and I'll just suggest this to you guys, 5 new customers a month. And it doesn't mean they have to be a repair. It just that they bought something from you and they're new. You never sold them anything before, and you find 5 new clients a month. And Annie is inviting people to her place for just a one-on-one quickie makeovers, things like that. That's working for her. But you guys, and she said, you know what? She said she's got 3 scheduled for when she gets back. And she said, you know what? All I had to do was ask. Isn't that the truth? All we have to do is ask. So
Mhm.
something, a goal that you absolutely know that every month, what if you grew by 5 new clients? That's 60 new customers by the end of next year. New customers on top of the clients you already have here. And look where your business could be. So anyway, that's a suggestion, and congratulations, Annie, for being our queen for the week.
That's great. Congrats. Okay, who's got something to crow about? Anything at all? I'll crow. I had my family in for the 4th of July. It was fabulous. I turned off all business mindsets, no matter what. I was just focused on family. And then I came down to my office after they left, and I had 2 online orders totaling over $300. Like,
Nice.
I
you can't beat that.
No, you
Right?
can't do that. Absolutely.
So the more fun we have, the more money we make. And I certainly did have fun this weekend. So you go. Anybody else? Okay. Well, Teresa and I were talking about it would be a great time to discuss all the things you can have, win, do, or be in the new seminar year. What do we call it, Teresa? You posted the huddle. What was it called?
We show up, power up, and grow up.
Yeah.
Because if you show up in your business every day, right? If you show up to your clients, if you show up to your family, show up, let them know that you are running a business. This is not just a little, pink hobby. So you show up, you power up, and that's one of the things that's the theme for the year-long contest anyway, and you should be doing that. Power up your sales is the name of the contest, but power up, because when you show up, I think you automatically power up, and then you're going to glow up. And that just means that your enthusiasm, your excitement for your business is going to be showing outside and inside, and you're going to be wearing and receiving gifts, baubles and gifts and fun things. And so your business will be glowing. So show up, power up, and glow up. And that's going to be kind of our theme for the year, I think, is because those are the things that we need to focus on. Suze?
Very good. Well, I worked on a little tracker for us. Do you want me to talk about that now, or do you want to talk about the ways?
Talk about it, because I'm super excited about this.
Okay, let me do my share screen. Let's see, here it is. I want to thank Nora for sending me her favorite trackers over the years. And so I don't know if I've got it in the right order. Show up, power up, blow up. I got power up, show up, blow up. I don't think it really matters.
It doesn't matter.
Just don't throw up. Okay. So this
blow
is
up.
blow up. Yeah, exactly. This is just a fun little tracker and Nora will tell you, we'll give you a minute here, Nora, to talk about it, because she believes that tracking has been the key to her success over, what are you, is this your like 12th year in Mary Kay, 11th or 12th year? And so what we did a while back, we thought we'd bring back one of our favorites. We can tweak it a little bit, but this one I really liked. We'll say power up week 1, and each of these weeks is the same. You complete 3 of the 5 options. You do 3 dials a day, or text, email, or Facebook Messenger to people. 3 a day. Okay, so you're thinking about your clients and sharing something about Mary Kay or appreciating them or booking them. 3 a day. The second would be do your online summary. You guys, come on. It's so easy to do that. It's on InTouch, and we need them by noon on Tuesday so that we can recognize you on our huddle. The third thing is plug into the pink huddle. Okay. Because you know that if you have, weeks where you've touched base with your Mary Kay girlfriends, even if it's just to go, hey, I got some people in my amen corner, or to get a great idea, do that. Now, we talked last week about the new Power Your Sales challenges. Nothing has changed for being a star consultant. You want $600 wholesale a month, which is $300 in sales a week. You'll always be at least a Sapphire Star consultant, but the company upped the ante this year, gave you a new place to win called Power Your Sales. And Power Your Sales is a $700 wholesale order a month, which means not 300 a week in sales, but 350 in sales. And honestly, you guys, to be a star consultant at the Sapphire level has been $600 a month as long as I've been in Mary Kay for 36 years. I think it's time that we up the ante a little bit. If you do 350 in retail sales a week, that's $50 a day if you work 7 days a week. Okay, $50 a day. You will automatically be a Sapphire Star, because 350 a week times 4 is 1,400 in sales a month, and your 50% reinvestment would be $700, which would make you, if you look down in the bottom right corner here, your Power Your Sales monthly prize winner. Okay, you'll automatically be a star, and you can track that over on the right, countdown to star consultant, how much I did this month, how much I have for the quarter. Okay. And then the fifth thing is a face-to-face appointment to sell or share. You're going to sell product or share our opportunity. That's one a week. So if you do 3 of these 5 things in a week where you just really don't have a lot going on, you can at least make 3 dials a day, post your summary, and check in on Tuesday nights, right? If you do 3 of the 5, and let me scroll down to the bottom. Well, I couldn't find a place to put it. It's over here on the side. I'm tweaking this a little bit. If you do that all 4 weeks of the month, you're going to earn a gift from your director. We'll mail you something fun. It could be product. It could be section 2. It could be a prize from the prize vault, but you're going to get something just for doing 3 of those 5 a week consistently. Now, Teresa, I didn't talk to you about this too much, but the old Perfect Start and Power Start, it is still a classic and a great way to win. Let's talk about that for a minute. Mary Kay used to do, from the very beginning, what was it, Teresa? We booked 8 parties in our first month to hold 5.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And so that's what we did to get started. It's called the Perfect Start. Well, over the years, it's been tweaked a little bit. And so now we just count faces. If you do 15 faces in a month, that's called a perfect start. And you can do it every single month, as many times as you want. The first time you do it, you get a beautiful silver bracelet with the Perfect Start charm. I have tons of these charms in stock, and I would love to mail them to you to fill up your charm bracelet.
Lay down.
If you scroll down and you do 30 faces, and you're tracking them here, right? You print this out, you put it in the front of your brain book or right in the middle of your desk every first of the month. If you do 30 faces for the month, now you might be going, 30 faces? That's 30 facials. No, it isn't. That could be 6 parties with 5 people at each one. It could be a combination of parties and faces. Heck, I'll even count it if you do an on-the-go appointment. If you take some samples to work and you let people try it, I'll count every one of those people as a face. Are you with me on that, Teresa? That's okay too, right?
Absolutely.
You could be sitting at the ballpark on the bleachers watching your kid play, and you let everybody try the sunscreen on the back of their hand. I will count that because you demoed product, or sold something. You have a party, a facial, and on the go. When you do that for 30 people and track it here, you're going to get your Power Start charm. That is a big deal. Let's go up to the top. Career chats. That means where you sit down and you talk to somebody about the Mary Kay business. Because Teresa's going to talk to us about how to go into DIQ in a minute. but it's all about sharing your business with other people. 6 career chats in a month and 30 faces means you earned your Power Start Plus charm. 30 faces and 6 career chats. You guys, this is not rocket science. This is how you move up. It's always been the way. And then we've got a little place where you can count down to Star Consultant. I mentioned that earlier. You track your wholesale order, your total wholesale for the quarter. Because how many of you have gotten to the end of a quarter and you go, holy cow, I'm only a little bit away from a star. I wouldn't have known it if Susan hadn't posted it on Facebook. You should know. You should know how close you are to always being a star consultant and being on track to be a 4-quarter all-star. That is a big deal, 4-quarter star. And then you got a place I earn my Power Your Sales monthly prize. And remember, we said that's 700 wholesale a month. And then is there another 12-month consistency prize, Teresa? Forgive me, because I kind of lost on that one.
There's a 12-month consistency prize in the Power Your Sales, and it's
Power Your Sales.
Mary Kay interactive calendar.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right. So check it off when you've completed that. How many months have you done the Power Your Sales challenge? And really, have I forgotten anything on this? I mean, this is not a lot changes. I mean, the basics of the business are still what you should focus on. Would you agree, Nora? Nora's done this. She sent me 3 or 4 tracking sheets because she's used them all. No matter what we put out there, Nora completes it. And Nora, why don't you unmute yourself? Yeah, you're unmuted. Tell them like what this has done for your business and how you incorporate this. Do you have it printed out and sitting on your desk every week?
I have it printed out. Now this one will just be a monthly, so I won't have to print out as many. But I have it on a clipboard that it sits right next to my desk. So as I'm putting in whatever orders, I just write it. I'm tracking both ends at the same time to keep it easy and makes the weekly accomplishment sheet much easier. And it was great looking back at them because I mean, I kept them all, how pathetic, but I really do have them all. And I can see when I remember that party and oh yeah, that's how I met so-and-so. So it's just been a really fun walk down memory lane too. But it's what made my business. And I built it a face at a time. I try for parties, but very rarely would I get a party, but I could get facials, sometimes doubles, but most of the time it was a single facial. And it works. I mean, it works. If you work it, it works.
Very good. So I'll get this cleaned up. You know, I'll be in the office in the morning and I'll get it cleaned up and posted and get Teresa's approval on everything. And I'll find a way to put over here a little reminder that if you complete this thing down the side, all 4 weeks and get it in by the 5th of the following month, that'll be on your sheet. You'll get a prize from Teresa and me. In addition to your charm bracelet, your charms, being a star consultant, getting a prize from the company. I mean, this is how you have it all in the new year. So what do we say? Come alive in 25. I can't believe we're almost at 2025. That is crazy. But anyway, comments, reactions, will you guys work it?
Because I'm excited about having something physical that you can work with every single month and understand that those 15 or 30 faces are not required. What's required are 3 out of the 5. But what a fun way to track, are you really working your business? Because if you're not, if you don't have faces written down on a piece of paper of who you're in front of every single month, and you know, again, as Susan said, it could be as simple as sitting down with a couple of coworkers over lunch and handing out samples.
Satin hands, you know?
Yeah, do satin hands, do something. But I love it. I'm excited about reviving it. And if you guys have any suggestions, because it's not obviously not completed, hopefully we'll have it ready to go by tomorrow. But if you have any suggestions or thoughts, anybody have questions?
The living, breathing document. We can change it as we want. I think this, if you focus on these things and you turn this in every month, you can't help but be further this time next year than you are right now. Can't help it. So
I love it.
Dee
Okay.
Dee has a question.
Yes.
Am I muted?
No.
Ooh, I should have been muted. So this is a monthly piece of paper when should it be turned in?
It will be turned in. I've got a little thing down here and I'll get it on here by the 5th of the following month. Okay. And we may throw
Okay.
out some other things, we like it when there's new product, giving, little challenges for that. And we'll still have our A1 club and our drawings and those things. But if there's something you especially love that we've done, or maybe we're not doing it anymore and you want to see it brought back, Nora sent this to me and I'm like, this was a really good thing. Let's bring it back. So let's have participation in it. If it just ends up being Nora, well, that's fine. Nora will get all the prizes, but she wants a little competition, right?
And you guys be consistent with it. Play a game with it. See, have fun with it, because tracking this and being able to check things off and that's going to give you some wins and some small victories that's going to help you with your business this year.
And when we say send it to us, take a picture and text it to us.
Right.
It's that simple. Okay. Very good.
I have something else.
Yeah.
In reference to being consistent, would it behoove us to produce this sheet each week, a picture of it to y'all, so that you can encourage us?
Absolutely. You
Yeah.
can send that to us.
Okay.
Happy to
I know
do it.
that would help me. I don't know about anybody else.
No, if that would help you, be accountable to it.
Yep.
Send it weekly.
Yep. Who achieved Power Up week 1? Now, granted, week 1 of July is already over. So I'll just say if you complete the next 3 of July, I'm going to send you a prize.
Exactly.
Okay.
We'll give you a pie for this week.
You got to buy. I got to buy week. Everybody completed Power Up week 1 as far as I'm concerned. But now we are into week 2. So get caught up. You guys know these things aren't hard. You know this. If you're just in it to be a sorority and you just want to plug into Pink Huddle, that's fine. But I think y'all join Mary Kay for a little more. And let's make some money at this. And let's help other women.
Mary Kay, that's why she was so wonderful about dangling the carrot, because she knows that we'll work for those things sometimes harder than we will the cash. I mean, that's just because they're tangible. So I love it. I'm excited about it. I hope you guys will get on track with it and get on board with it. A few other ways that you can win. I mean, we've already talked about A1 Club. We're going to still put that out there, you guys, the $225 every month. When you're doing this, you're going to be doing $700 every month. So that's not going to be a problem. Our goal is still $10,000 in wholesale production. Both of our units should be doing that consistently. And so that's the goal. And we'll offer extra prizes when we hit those numbers for our unit production. And then you've got your power your sales from the company, and so that's a monthly contest. And it's all Mary Kay branded gifts, and I'm super excited about that. Star Consultant every quarter, you get a prize every quarter. At the end of the seminar year, you get extra star points if you did all 4 quarters. So again, be a winner this year. Find those wins for you. Princess Court of Sales is 20,000 retail, and Queen's Court is 40,000 retail. And so break that down into Nora, what is that average a month to do Queen's Court?
I look for 300 a week minimum, and that gets you very, very, very close.
Okay.
333 to be exact.
Okay. And then the quota sharing is 24 Great Start qualified new team members for the year. And you guys, for them to be Great Start qualified, they've placed a 600 either in one order or cumulative in the first 4 months of their business. So that's almost a no-brainer that you're going to have, if you have new team members, that they're going to be starting their business out with some product. And then this is the year to move into sales director, you guys. If it's just something that's been in the back burner and you've been thinking about it, maybe this is the year to step up and be a leader and, push yourself to the next level. The company has, I think, made it pretty simple to get in, because all you need are 8 active personal team members the month prior to submitting your DIQ commitment form. So when you have 8 or more active, you can, the very next month, submit your commitment form that says, I'm going to go into director and qualification. When you're a DIQ, you plus your team must maintain 4,000 minimum unit wholesale section 1 volume each month. And you can debut in 1 to 4 months. You must have 24 active at the end of the 1 to 4 months. And you must meet 13,500. This is all in writing. You don't have to remember this. It's all on In Touch. You must meet 13,500 cumulative wholesale in 1, 2, or 3 months, or 18,000 cumulative in 4 months. So read that. That's part of it is just jargon that you need to go back in and figure out, but it's a 1 to 4 month process to build your team, bring people into this company who Mary Kay needs, who are looking for businesses. They're looking to make money and change lives with something as simple as a lipstick, and be a part of what Mary Kay and the Mary Kay culture. Boy, these days more than ever, we need our pink bubble. And so, you know, be introducing people to it, and decide to build your team this year. Even if you don't go into directorship, be sharing the opportunity, because there's people out there missing out because you're thinking about yourself and you're not thinking about them. So I think that pretty much covers it, you guys. There's a whole lot of ways to be a winner in 25. And if you're focused on your business and then your family and your faith, the rest of the stuff can be a blur in the background, you guys.
Right. It's 8:30. Wow. We said a lot. Well, be watching for this tomorrow. I'll get it tightened up and run it past Teresa, and of course Nora. I want your feedback because you really has used it over the years. So
Okay, I just want to correct, I misspoke. I typed it, but for anybody who listens later and doesn't see the comment, it's 3,333 retail per month.
Per month.
The 333 was stuck in my brain, and I
So
was like, wait,
sell 3,000
quick.
a month. That basically sell 3,000 a month. I think I
Correct.
heard that, but I don't know what you said, because I was thinking 3,000 a month too. So
Okay, yeah, I said week, but no, it's per month. Yeah,
1,000 a month sale. So you got
retail.
and retail, and you can play catch up if you don't do it. You know, it's the average over the 12 months, but that needs to be again, you know, set out as a goal. And
This
you
is-
know, at the very least, if you're working for Star Consultant every quarter, you're probably going to be in the Princess Court, just as a giving, just as part of it.
Yeah.
So,
yep. And there's sometimes a double credit month in there, and some nice little bonuses from Mary Kay to help you finish up. So, all right, let's do it. Let's
All right.
come alive in 25.
Good night,
Love you guys.
everyone. On with this.
Yeah. Bye bye.